Good evening. The leader of Northern Ireland's Democratic Unionist Party has called on Scots to back proposals to build a bridge to Northern Ireland. Arlene Foster was addressing the crowd at an Orange parade in Fife. Police estimate around 4,000 people took part in the march through Cowdenbeath. Katrina Renton reports.
Thank you. Arlene Foster was given a warm reception in the Fife sunshine. Today, the leader of the DUP in Northern Ireland said she wanted to strengthen links with Scotland.
We travelled across by air on this occasion, but I hope in the future that I will be able to drive to Scotland.
And quite literally, build a bridge.
I think it's very important constitutionally, economically, in terms of our culture and our heritage, to retain the links between the different parts of the United Kingdom. Now, if we can do that through infrastructure, that's wonderful, but we'll always do it through our shared history as well.
On building a bridge, the Scottish Government said they are keen to explore all potential opportunities for improving Scotland's transport links, but decisions would need to be founded on a robust business case. Ms Foster had been First Minister of Northern Ireland's Assembly until its collapse last year. Her visit to today's event had attracted criticism from the SNP, Scottish Labour and the Scottish Liberal Democrats, who all believe her time would be better spent in Northern Ireland, working to get the Assembly at Stormont back up and running.
The Grand Lodge of Scotland said the attendance of Northern Irish politicians at Scottish parades is not unusual. Former First Ministers Peter Robinson and David Trimble have attended in the past.
Police estimate around 4,000 people were taking part in today's parade, which is expected to be one of the biggest in Scotland this year. Katrina Renton, reporting Scotland, Cowdenbeath.
Scottish Water is asking people in Murray to use their water wisely as a result of the heat wave. This includes the Elgin, Lossiemouth, Dufftown and Craigellachie areas. On to sport, and Andy Murray remains on course to play at this year's Wimbledon, which gets underway on Monday. The two-time champion faces Frenchman Benoit Paire in the first round as he continues his comeback from almost a year out of tennis with a hip injury. Cerdine Idsan reports.
Yes, good evening from southwest London, where the build-up to Wimbledon continues. Down there on court 15 earlier this afternoon, Andy Murray was having the latest in a series of intensive practice sessions. Today it was against the Argentine Diego Schwartzman as he tries to build his fitness up after, remember, missing nearly a year of competitive tennis. His comeback was just the other week at Queen's Club. He's played 3 matches in a year since just about this time last year, actually, when we saw him limp out of the All England club and subsequently have hip surgery in January. So today he was asked just what expectations does he bring to these championships?
I don't know, because how am I supposed to tell you how I'm going to feel if I play for 4 hours in the first match? I can't answer that question honestly. I mean, in terms of, I wouldn't expect to play worse tennis than I had. I would expect my level of tennis to improve than where it was at Queen's and in Eastbourne because of the matches, and again, like I said, getting to practice with better players. But in terms of how I fare and how I do in the tournament results wise, I mean, I got no idea.
Andy Murray trying to manage expectations then. One thing is for absolutely sure, or we think it's for sure, he will be here on centre court, probably second up on Tuesday against Benoit Paire of France. Cerdine Idsan reporting Scotland, Wimbledon.
Kenny Miller is the new player manager at Livingston after signing a 2-year deal. The former Rangers striker made his first formal appearance in the role this morning. He succeeds David Hopkin, who left the West Lothian club after taking it into the Premiership. Miller's first challenge in the top tier will be away to Celtic on the 4th of August.
They're kind of double treble champions for no reason, so it'll be tough, but it's now time to kind of put the work in over the next month, next 5 weeks to be in preparation for that. Obviously the cup games will play a huge part in that. I mean, competitive games are always better, so it's a chance to kind of set a few things out, work on a few things in preparation for that opener.
Time for the forecast from Christopher, and no end in sight this glorious spell of weather.
More on the way tomorrow, Sally. Thank you. Hello there. A lovely start to the weekend for many of us. Blue sky, sunshine and in places temperatures in the high 20s. So a lovely end to the day. Plenty of evening sunshine and dry with clear spells overnight. A little bit of low cloud around some of these North Sea coasts up towards the Northern Isles. But temperatures, well, holding at around 9 to 11 Celsius. Not quite as muggy as what we had earlier in the week. So tomorrow, it's a sunny Sunday morning, dry, and it stays that way. Bit of low cloud around some eastern coast. That should burn back and lift quite quickly. You'll notice behind me, though, some thicker cloud just pushing through the Hebrides, perhaps a few showers for the Western Isles, but elsewhere, dry, sunny and warm. Some heavy showers in the southwest of England through parts of Devon and Cornwall, Dorset, Somerset, the south of Wales. The Met Office yellow be aware warning here. Elsewhere, dry, sunny and hot once again, up to 30 degrees in the home counties. For us by mid-afternoon, up to around 26 or 27 in the west and southwest. Elsewhere, more like the low 20s, but cooler on the coast, especially where we have that cloud. Tomorrow night, the cloud drifts its way eastwards. The rain tends to go, and for most, largely dry. And Monday is largely dry once again. Temperatures in the south up to around 30 degrees. And for us, perhaps something a little bit fresher, but still mid-20s in places. And the high pressure looks set to stay with us through next week, keeping things dry and settled and in the sunshine, increasingly warm. That's the forecast for now.
Christopher, thank you very much. Can't get enough of that. And that's all from Reporting Scotland for now. Gordon Brewer will be back with Sunday Politics Scotland from 11:30 tomorrow morning. There's more sport and weather from Laura McKeever at 10 to 7. From everyone here, though, have a very good evening. Enjoy the sunshine.